open up your Bibles, please. You know what, you know what, when you look at preaching on television or you hear it, you know, sometimes it's good and, you know, and I was listening to a message of a preacher named Dave Wilkerson. He's the one that was in that movie, The Cross of the Switchblade. I like that movie. And when we were in Chicago, that movie was a hit all the time. Everybody come and watch that movie, The Cross of the Switchblade. But I got inspired to preach a message that he preached. And he preached a message, and the name of the message is Prayers That Shake Hell. PowerPoint. And if you can open up your Bibles to the book of Daniel, chapter 6. The book of Daniel, chapter 6. And I'm going to read chapter 6, verse 1 to 10. 2, verse 1 to 10. So if you got your Bible, you go ahead and read that with me. Right after service, too, we're going to go ahead and have communion. Have communion. Don't get scared, you don't got to tell me your sins. I already know them. I'm just kidding. The book of Daniel, chapter 6, verse 1 to 10. Read it with me. It pleased Darius to set over the kingdom 120 princes, which should be over the whole kingdom. And over these 3 presidents, of whom Daniel was first, that the princes might give accounts unto them, and the king should have no army. Then this Daniel was preferred above all the presidents and princes, because an excellent spirit was in him. And the king thought to set him over the whole realm. Then the presidents and princes sought to find occasion against Daniel concerning the kingdom, but they could not find none occasion nor fault, insomuch as he was faithful. Neither was there any error or fault found in him. Then said these men, We shall not find any occasion against this Daniel, except we find it against him concerning the law of his God. Then these presidents and princes assembled together to the king, and said unto him, King Darius, live forever. All the presidents of the kingdom, the governors, and the princes, the counselors, and the captains have consulted together to establish a own statute and to make a firm decree that whosoever shall ask a petition of any man, God or man, for 30 days, say with thee, O king, he shall be cast into the den of lions. O king, establish the decree and sign the writing that it be not changed according to the law of the Medians and Persians, which altered not. Wherefore King Darius signed the writing and the decree, and when Daniel knew that the writing was signed, he went into his house, and his windows being open in his chamber toward Jerusalem. He kneeled upon his knees 3 times a day, and prayed, and gave thanks before his God, and he did aforetime. You may be seated. Oh, Heavenly Father, Lord, I just come to you right now, Lord Jesus. I just ask that you just help me to deliver this message, Lord, and Lord, let us not leave out of here the same people, but let us leave out of here different people and a passion to serve you and live for you. In Jesus' mighty name. And if there be any that are not saved, that you save them today. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Okay, praise the Lord. Okay, right here, the name of the title of the message is Prayers That Shake Hell. Prayers That Shake Hell. Well, you know, when you and I read this story right here, it's talking about Daniel the prophet. Not only was he a prophet, but he was a preacher. What's a prophet? A prophet is somebody that can tell you what's going to happen in the end, you know. What's going to happen in the future. But here he is, but the thing about that is that he is 80 years old. He's 80 years old. He's somebody that you and I say, you know what, he's old. He needs to retire. He needs to go buy himself 5 acres and go live out there in the boondocks and catch his own animals to eat. Possums, deer, skunks, anything. Yes, you can eat skunks, okay? So he's 80 years old, and you and I, when we're going to be 55 or 65 years old, we want to retire. Well, not him. He's 80 years old, and he's still living for the Lord. Still living. But there's one thing about Daniel. Daniel, he believed in prayer. I believe in prayer. I believe in prayer. Maybe you're here and you say, well, I pray, that doesn't happen. Let me tell you something. Prayer is for real. You might pray, you know what? Man, I want a T-bone steak. You might not get a T-bone steak. You might get a top sirloin steak. And then you might not even get that. You might get hot dogs, pork and chicken. But sometimes, you and I can pray for things and God doesn't give us exactly what we want. But let me tell you something. He gives us what we need. He gives us what we need. Say you have a son or a daughter, they're playing basketball, the ball goes across the street, and they want to run across the street to get that ball, but you don't let them and they get mad, but they're going to get hurt. And that's the same thing with you and I do. Sometimes we pray for things, God feels we're going to get hurt, so He doesn't do those certain things for us. But things that are good for us that we pray for, it comes to pass, okay? See, Daniel, he believed in prayer. When you read the Bible, Daniel, you don't find any of his life that he's discouraged. He was never discouraged. You never find him burned out. You never find him tired. Why? Because he was connected to the Lord. Just like when your phone is dying, what do? You connect it to the wall. Why? Because you want it to charge up. But have you ever found yourself in a place where there's no power? Oh, I also want to let you know too, if we catch you plugging in your phone right here, and these walls right here, we're going to charge you $9.99 to help us pay for the PG&E, okay? I'm just playing. Okay. But here he is. He's 80 years old, and he prays. His prayers shook hell. The Bible tells you and I that even though he was 80 years old, and he was very, very busy. He was over all the presidents. He was over 120 provinces. He was over all the astrologers, all the scientists, all the doctors. He was over everybody. He was a busy. He was busy. But guess what? But even though he was busy, he did not let that interfere with his prayer life. He did not. Sometimes he could get to that place where I'm so busy I can't pray. But guess what? He was not like that. The Word of God tells you that he even prayed 3 times a day. I was hearing a story about a man that he prayed. I'm nothing even near like him. But for 30 years, he prayed from 10 to 5 o'clock in the morning. From 10 to 5 o'clock in the morning. Now that's a mind blower. Why did he pray that long? Because he believed in prayer. I believe in prayer. 80 years old. And anytime he had a need, what did he do? He would come to the Lord. Now the Word of God tells you a story about a man by the name of King Nebuchadnezzar. King Nebuchadnezzar was a powerful king. He was a ruthless king. I've even seen movies of Nebuchadnezzar. He was a violent king and warrior. In fact, one time, one of the kings took off from Israel, and he chased him down and caught him. He had his 3 sons there, and you know what he did? Yes, he slit all their throats in front of him, and guess what he did after that? He got one of his sons and he pulled his eyes out. Not only that too, but he pulled his eyes out too. But he says, I want that to be your last memory. He was a ruthless king. He did not play around. Now what happened was King Nebuchadnezzar had a dream. And he knew it was a very important dream, but guess what happened? He forgot it. He forgot about the dream. Have you ever had a dream and it's a good dream and then you forget it and you're trying to remember what was that dream about? Well, King Nebuchadnezzar, he had a dream, but he forgot what the dream was. He wanted to know about the dream. So what did he do? The Bible tells us that he had all his astrologers, all his mediums, all the polarias. He got all the witchcraft people. He got all his leaders. He goes, I want you to tell me about my dream. They go, we can't tell you about your dream because you got to tell us first. He goes, what do I pay you a stimulus check for? Every so often. I gave you a stimulus check every so often. I'm better than Trump. I know a lot of people are mad at Trump, but man, thank him, he gave you a stimulus check. I was happy about that stimulus check. My wife even told me, hey, we got a stimulus check. And I said to myself, I already knew because I had been contact on that. She told me it was $1,200. $1,200 for her, $200 for me. I go, praise God. We only have one in bank account in our house. It's her name and my name put together. Her money's my money, and my money's my money. My money's her money too, okay? I owe her all kinds of money. But guess what? When her friend texts her, I don't know, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning, she lives in Palm Springs, she goes, hey, check your bank account. You might got to send this check right now. And we got it, we were happy, we were all excited. Praise God, amen? So he had a dream. He had a dream. Didn't know what it was. So he says, you guys tell me what that dream is, and you tell me what it is. Guess what? They couldn't tell him. So what are you going to send us checks for? You know what? If you don't tell me, I'm going to kill you. And I'm going to kill all of you. And you know what, Daniel? I'm going to kill you too. And I'm going to kill your 3 homeboys. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. You know what Daniel did? The Word of God tells you and I that he got his 3 friends and they started seeking the Lord. And guess what? The Lord told Daniel, this is the dream and this is what the dream means. So he went back to the king and he told the king, hey king, this is your dream. This is what it means. And the king was all happy and he was all excited. But guess what? But Daniel, he became a threat. He became a threat to the devil. Let me tell you something. Anytime you start praying, the devil will attack you. He will. And you know what he did to Daniel? What he did to Daniel was the devil, he instigated the people in Babylon. He instigated the leaders there and says, you know what, we got to get Daniel. We got to get him. And they didn't know why they got to get him. But guess what? The devil instigated those men, those leaders. We got to get this guy to stop praying. Because you know what? We tried to find, we looked at his taxes and we couldn't get him for his taxes. He didn't lie in his mileage. He didn't lie in giving to the church. He didn't lie in doing this and this and this and this. You know, sometimes people lie in their income tax. You and Christians, we shouldn't lie. We need to keep the royal range of code. What's the third one? Honest. He does not lie, he does not cheat, and he does not steal. No 10-finger discount. We do not lie, we do not cheat, and we do not steal. I tell you what, if you keep that in your heart, you'll go a long ways inside your job. You'll go far in your job. So guess what? They couldn't find any dirt on him. You go to my house, you'll find dirt on me. They say that if you want to arrest somebody, you could, because there's 5 things, but some people, there's even more, but there's 5 things you can get from people, and you can arrest them. Let me tell you one of them. Maybe you take your pin from your job at your house. You can't do that. That's against the law. You can't use that fax machine. You can't use that copier for your personal use. It's crazy, but it's against the law. You seen that movie before? Concussion? Look at it. But guess what? They could not get him in anything. So guess what they had to do? They had to make a law, and that law was going to be, you know what? We're going to make a law that only one person can pray to one God, and if anybody else gets caught, they're going to go to jail. They're going to go to jail. And that's what they did. Well, that goes later on in the story, okay? See, right now, all the things that are going around in the world right now, it is crazy. And you and I need to be people that, man, we pray for our nation. We pray for our nation. Not only did Nebuchadnezzar have that dream, but guess what? Nebuchadnezzar was a troubled man. Let me tell you something about Nebuchadnezzar. Nebuchadnezzar had everything he wanted. He had chariots. That's 57 Chevy Bel Air. He had chariots. He had property. He had money. He had all kinds of clothes. He had all kinds of girlfriends. I mean, this guy had every material thing that you can imagine. But guess what? He was not satisfied. He was a troubled man. And we find out later on in the Word of God too that King Nebuchadnezzar passes away. His son, Belshazzar, becomes in charge. And Belshazzar, his son, man, he's a wild guy. They're having a big, gigantic party. And as they're having that big, gigantic party, what happens is all of a sudden they say, you know what, let's go into the storage room and let's grab all the furniture. Let's grab all the furniture that we took from Jerusalem, from the Holy of Holies, from the temple of God. So they got all the furniture, they got all the chalices that were made out of gold and made out of silver. Who likes gold and silver here? I do too. And guess what? They started pouring it with wine, and they had a gigantic party. And all of a sudden, the Bible tells you a nice story right there. It says that all of a sudden, on the wall, there was writing. They seen a finger, and the finger started writing. They all got scared, and they said, hey, what does that mean? What's happening? And then they found out about Daniel. What did Daniel do? They said, you know what, this man right here, this elderly man right here, he can tell you what's going on. There's handwriting in the wall. And Belshazzar, the king, he says, you know what, whoever can interpret what that means, I'll give him my whole kingdom, half of the kingdom. I'll give you a nice ring. I'll give you a nice ring. I'll give you some nice jewelry. Hey, as guys, people wear jewelry too, huh? Man, I remember Barbara's grandfather, he used to live in Oceanside, and in Oceanside, there's a lot of Marines hang around there, okay? He had an awesome ring. Gold ring, old Marine Corps ring, and man, I always looked at it. Because I said, man, when he goes to see with the Lord, I want that ring. I want it. And guess what? He had a stroke in the bathtub. The guy across the street he used to shoot up heroin. All his jewelry he had was missing. He took it. Every time I go to an antique place, I'm looking for that ring. But I wanted that ring. Maybe the Lord said it ain't good for you, okay? But it was gold. But all of a sudden there's that handwriting on the wall. He says, I'll give you half my kingdom. Can you interpret what that means? And you know what he told him? He goes, that means that you're falling in the balances and you're falling wine. Judgment's going to come down on your nation. They got all scared. For a little while they were scared. Just like when you were naughty and your dad says, you know what, I'm going to give you a licking. Or your mom told you you're going to get allowance. Or they told you got to wash the dishes or clean the front yard. You got even more scared. Then the handwriting meant, you know what, the handwriting is on the wall. You know, the judgment's going to come down on you. And it's like us too, you know. I don't think the writing's on our wall for us, though. But have you ever had a dirty backyard? What do you do to your dirty backyard? You go clean it up. You don't let it stay dirty. Especially when the people from the church are coming over, right? You clean it. Well, guess what? Sometimes inside of our heart, we got to clean it. Is there jealousy in there? Is there lying in there? Is there meanness in there? You know what? I'm from down south, but let me tell you. One time I see the gangs from LA and Fresno, Central California, and Northern California. And it says, and it gave your opinion, who's the most toughest guys? South, Central, or North? And you know what my conclusion was? Say it. Huh? Central. The people here, the Central Valley, I know why. Because they work the fields. They have worked the field, all right? They have worked the fields. That's my conclusion. They had bulldogs fighting with each other. They take off their shirts. They don't want to rip their shirts off and have St. Michael Jordan on it. And they just start fighting. But do we have anything inside our heart that's bad? That God tells you and I, you know what, it's time to clean our heart. What's inside of our heart? Is there adultery there? Is there living immoral there? Is it being intimate when we're not even married? Dipping the stick where you ain't supposed to be dipping it? You know, when we come to church and we live for God, oh, that was a blooper. When we come to church and we live for God, you know what happens? Hey, we get saved and we repent. You know what we do? We turn away from our ugliness. So sometimes we don't want the handwriting to be on our, we don't want the handwriting to be on us. We want to get it right. And then I'm thinking about us, you know. Look at what's happening in the United States right now. Man, we were looking at the news from all over the place. And we looked at some people, we say, you know what, those are terrorists. Those guys belong to Antifa. Those people that were going over there to Berkeley a couple of years ago and they were busting all the windows and beating people up and they were all dressed in black. And then we're looking at what's going on right now around the world. And it was sad what happened to that young man. Sad what happened to him. You know why I call him a young man? Because I'm older than him. It's sad and it's cruel, and they shouldn't have done that. But guess what? Man, they burned a bank, they're burning all these stores. I mean, these people wanted to go to work. Hey, they burned the post office. I feel bad for the post office. Burned all those computers. Some people are going to get their check. Some people would have to wait a long time for their paycheck cut. We were in LA yesterday. We wanted to drive in today. I told Barbara we're going to leave 3 o'clock in the morning. We'll get home, we'll dress, we'll come to church. But then we heard them say, guess what? They're going to put curfew at 8 o'clock. I told Barbara, it's all right. I'll pop some caps. I said, we might not get out of here. And then where Maddie lives, it was going crazy. Where Sammy lives, I said, we better leave right now. So we went down to 605, and then we went down to 210. We didn't go down to 101. But guess what? But look is the handwriting on the wall for us? I mean, we kill babies that are 9 months old. We accept a lot of things that we never accepted before. Look at what's happening over there in Hong Kong right now. Have you seen what's happening in Hong Kong over there? Man, arresting hundreds and hundreds of young adults over there. Chinese are all, let me tell you something about Hong Kong. It used to be a democratic state. There was freedom there. They gave it back to China. Now what's happening is, no, they want communism. Now people are protesting, young adults. Why? And guess what? They're young. They're in their young 20s. They're arresting them now. I told Margaret, you're probably never going to see them ever again because they don't fool around over there in China. And I remember when we were in Hong Kong, I remember when we used to be in the Southeast Asian scene. The British were, the Australians were, the Americans were there. We were all there, but guess what? There was no Chinese. Now they found out too that a lot of students were supposed to graduate here in the universities, 3,000 to 6,000 of them, but they're not going to let them graduate now here. You know why? Because they found out a lot of them are in the military, but what are they really doing? They're spying on America. So right now there's a big need between the United States and China right now. And there's been almost a military skirmishes with the Navy and the Chinese Navy over there. So is it handwriting on the wall? For us? For our nation? The Bible tells you when Darius took over the kingdom, it says that they seen Daniel, and when they seen Daniel, guess what happened to him? Man, Daniel was a man that he had a lot of wisdom. Not only did he have a lot of wisdom, but He was an honest man. He was a man too that would show respect. And those leaders, man, they see that in them, and you know what they got? The devil, he instigated him. Have you ever been around instigators? Well, the devil, he's an instigator. Man, if you're trying to get a hold of God and get close to God, guess what will happen? Hey, the devil will instigate people to come against you. Like you're coming to church, man, you're happy, you're excited, you're going for God, you gave your life to Jesus, and all of a sudden, what happens? You come to church, and now your family hates you. Now your friends hate you. Now your husband hates you. Now your wife hates you. Your kids hate you now. It's not them. You know what it is? It's the devil inciting the people to come against you. Why? Because you're trying to get close to God. And that's what they did to Daniel. What did they do? They made him so busy. They made him so busy that they thought that he would turn away from the Lord. And guess what? The Word of God tells you and I that even though he knew they were going to throw him in the lion's den, the Word of God tells you and I that he still prayed 3 times a day. You know, the Muslims, the most fastest growing religion, but guess what? You know why they're the most fastest growing religion? Because they're not scared to die. But we're scared to die, huh? The Lord tells us fast. Don't eat lunch. And we don't want to fast because we're scared of it. So how does a man and a woman become a person of prayer? They see what's going on. They see what's going on around the world. They see what's going on around their family. They see what's going on around their community. And it is so, right now, you know, we can say, you know what, who's going to pray right now? I'm sure we would all raise our hand. And it's easy to start prayer. It is easy. But guess what? It is very, 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 very hard to maintain. I'm closing. So many have been called by God to pray, but we stop praying. But God is always, always, always looking for a man and for a lady to pray. God is always looking for a man and lady that have the Word of God in their heart and the Word of God in their hand. They see what is going on in the world and they start praying. You need to start praying.